Say good morning, Miss Anderson. Good morning, Coach. She's your principal. Good morning, Miss Anderson.
Friday, first of all, today, raise your hand if you brought back your Chromebook and charger. Oh, wow, that's a lot of responsibility. You're so happy about completing that back. Thank you for being responsible.
Fantastic. Let's start our morning meeting with the line. Let's get ready. Here we go. Let's go over expectations. Let's see if you're doing it. You're going to do your side here. You're on your bottom crisscross. Your hands in your lap. Or your hands into yourself. Make sure you enter and exit very safely and quietly. Wherever the speaker is or whoever's talking, you're focused on them. Move back here and there. Move back so they can see me. Perfect. You're going to be a great audience. Do we yell? Do we scream? But you say it appropriate and you follow the directions. So thank you for that. It's time for. What you got? All right, third grade, let's go. All right, let's hear from second grade. What you got, first grade? Get here, girl. Step. G. E. C. 7. We are 12 days already into the new year, and many of you or your family or your parents may have done New Year's resolutions. And what I wanted to share with you about your New Year's resolutions are every day you can have a new goal, a new way. It's a new, fresh start. So yesterday, not so great. Today can be a brand new day. So with New Year's resolutions, how we start a whole year, that's a long time. But let's see if we can try day by day to set a goal for ourselves and to try to achieve that goal. So I'd like for you quickly to talk to your neighbor in the best, quietest voice and say, what would you like to achieve today? Okay. See more broads here. I'm going to ask them, what did you want to try to achieve?
I wanted to try to achieve in my religionist book.
That's fantastic. Are you working towards that? Are you practicing? Yes. What about you, Omar?
Same thing.
Same thing. Perfect. Yes, there are personal goals and there's school goals. Let's go for one more in kindergarten. What do you want to try?
I'm gonna get my muscles stronger today. Yeah.
Two, one, you saw it, you know what it is. What's going to happen next? We we need to talk about, we have some new faces in our school this semester. You want to talk about them?
We do, we have some amazing new people here. Our first new person is Miss Pomeroy. The new face that is going to be with us for the rest of the year is Miss Smith. Another person is Miss Theodoros. Greathouse, we are glad that you're here.
And thank all of our guest teachers that's filling in for our teachers today. Thank you so much for being here. Can we give them a round of applause? You know that every day of the holiday is today. This is straight into this National Holiday Appreciation Day. It's have you ever heard about people being talk to their plants, maybe name their plants? Do anybody in your family do that? Most important one to celebrate. That's why I did that. All the opposite of the other. Yes, technically, today is the one that I like to celebrate, which is give a ginger a hug. So if you have red hair, you're supposed to give her a hug. I don't know if that was too much to put out there to well, we do have a 3-day weekend, and it's something made to celebrate. There's more than that to celebrate, and that's because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And on this day, it's a day of service. We're going to learn a little bit about that, and why there's so many important people in our history that have helped us get to where we are today and continue to help us, even though they may not be present because they passed away. So let's look at our video. The third Monday in January is observed as the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. and is an official U.S. holiday. Dr. King's actual birthday is January 15. Dr. King was a church and community leader who spoke out against racial discrimination, the unfair treatment of people based on the color of their skin or where they came from. His voice became familiar to millions of people during the Civil Rights Movement, a time when many people were working hard to change unfair laws. These laws prevented many African Americans from using public areas, going to certain schools, or even entering some stores and restaurants. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. believed people should stand up for what is right and stop injustice any way they can, but never through the use of violence. As recognition for his ideas and dedication, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. The Civil Rights Movement led to historic changes in our country's laws. In 1994, the U.S. government encouraged Americans to use the King holiday as a national day of volunteer action. Now, on the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service, volunteers across the country donating their time to making a difference. How would you like to volunteer your time on the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? So that is the question that we have today. Again, I want you to have a quick conversation about how you can help make our school, our community, maybe your neighborhood, a better place. What things could you do possibly on Monday or any day of the week that doesn't have to be a certain day? Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who would like to share? They would like to do on the day of service.
My name is Ray Williams, and I would plant more trees and other plants to help the environment.
Do
My name is Soraya, and I can pick up trash.
you know that's really important to get us down. That's a very easy thing to do to make our community, our place better. Remember, we talk about it here at Greathouse. You see something on the ground, even if it's not yours, pick it up and show you people. Or you see it on the playground, pick it up. Or when you're walking in from the bus or car, pick up a piece of trash and throw it away so you walk in. So, you will have further conversations if you've not already about Martin Luther King and his works and what he's done, and many other people to help our community, our world be a better place. It is an everyday thing that we have to do. So next, another celebration is KSA Rockstar, which is an assessment test. And if you took that test last year, it would be fourth grade and fifth grade. Raise your hand. You took it, right? Perfect. So, hands down. So let's talk to you about being a rock star. In third grade this year, it's getting ready to do it. So I have some questions for you about how you get ready to take the test in May could be like a rock star on a stage. They're all going to pop up in a second, but I want you to talk to your neighbors, including those that aren't taking the test, because you take tests frequently, about what makes a rock star. What do you know makes a rock star? Two, one.
My name is Alicia, and what makes a rock star is we practice playing music, and there's people watching us, and they're called an audience.
Yes. Rock stars have audiences, they find the music, they get really excited about it. So they're kind of popular, right? People look up to them, but it doesn't happen overnight. So what's one way to be a rock star? What's a strategy to become a rock star to get to that stage? Talk to your neighbor about a strategy. Talk about what are the strategies to be a rock star.
My name is Sanjay. One way you can be a rock star is you can learn from your mistakes.
Studying and practicing, learning from your mistakes. First, what's the important way to be a rock star? Why do people want to be a rock star? Think about that. Talk to your friends or neighbors about that. Question is, why is it important to be a rock star?
It's important to be a rock star because you get more people to listen to you. No one.
Popular and people kind of adore them a little bit. Yeah. And so the next one is review what happens if they miss a beat on stage. What happens if they make a mistake on stage? Talk to your friends what happens. Say your name and
Wait, what happens if they miss a beat on stage?
My name is Noah, and we did keep going or they would stop.
but you said if they keep going, they just pretend like nothing ever happened. Right? So this is why is practice and doing the work important? Why practice and doing the work is that has to do with taking a test. To be a rock star and to take a test are kind of the same things. So it just doesn't happen overnight. They practice, they study, they do their homework, they work, they talk to their friends, they work together. And when it's time to go on stage or to take that big test, that's the test. They prove it to everyone of what they can do. But if they make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. They get another chance, they try again. So when you are getting ready to take a test, whether it's the big one at the end of the year or any test, it's important to think about being a rock star because you're going to get smiles and accolades because you worked hard for that. People are going to appreciate you, but they're also going to appreciate the work that you did to get there. So if you don't make the mark, it's okay to stop listening to your favorite artist because you don't like the song that they wrote. No, they make another song and then you like that. So it's the same thing. Don't stress about it, but do the work. So when your teachers are around asking you to do your homework, follow the rules, follow the expectations, those are all ways to help you get to that big stage or that test so you can rock it out. So what being rock stars? Coming up next week, we're 4th and 5th grade. you have these great certificates. They're going to show that you have. It's going to show all the awesome work that you did last year. So be on the lookout for that. All right. With the next one. Here we go. And it's the next time. Number though. What happens going down? Isn't it? It's in December. Why? It might go down. Talk to your neighbor about that. I'm going to just say because a lot of sickness that happened in December. A lot of people were sick. And so we don't want you to go to school when you're sick. And so we just have a little bit of that. But can we get our numbers back up for January? New Year's resolution. These are the staff members that are reading the open books today. Starting off with, she's fantastic. I think everybody gets this voted. She has a little note that she wakes up. She kind of, yeah, she goes to the classroom, she picks up people, she takes them back. She works on reading with her. In this classroom. She might have been a teacher. It is a kindergarten teacher, and her name is Miss Smith. This lady is everything. I'm talking about in the hallways, outside, in the cafeteria, in the coffee room. I mean, she's everywhere. Miss Kathleen. Christmas candy. And I want you to review those resolutions that didn't work. That should pass us this month. All right. So next, we got the staff. What time is it for? However you want it. And then you get to this spot and get all steps. Smile thing like no, we're not.
Miss Roxton's class. Miss Living's class. All of our meeting audience, a big round of applause.
Mr. Strong, what's the word? Perseverance. All right. Stop the video. What?
What is perseverance to me means facing new and hard times. Perseverance to me is just to keep on trying.
What perseverance means to me is pushing through even when it's hard.
Perseverance is pushing yourself.
To work through challenges and obstacles.
What does perseverance mean?
Perseverance makes you a more flexible thinker. Did you know that perseverance actually improves mental health? Perseverance helps you overcome challenges and reach your goals.
What does perseverance look like?
An example of perseverance for me was when I was on a hike with my family. I could picture the view at the top, but my legs were aching. I kept thinking about the view, and when I got there, the view was totally worth it.
One time that I had to show perseverance is when I had to run a mile. It was very hard, but I had to keep on trying, and I was able to make it through.
It's your turn. How will you practice perseverance? Because what we practice becomes a habit, and good habits grow character.
All right. Talk to your neighbor about perseverance. What do you do? Perseverance. Two, one. Perseverance is important because something you want something, you got to persevere, you got to get to it, you got to try it. Just like we were talking about being a rock star, being a test taker, all those things is perseverance. So when you go back to the classroom and through morning meetings, you'll have more conversation about that. So let's move on to
All right, boys and girls, it's that time to find out who our leaders are. Everyone wants to hear their name. You have to get quiet so that we can all hear, okay? All right. From Miss Croxton's class, Brindley. From Keeley, we have Raylan. Fleming is Aaron. King is Sean. Coffin is Sadie. Kissel is Justin. Wilson is Joshua. Wright is Behan. Looney is Shriani. McAndrew is Abigail. Orion is Charlie. Kristen is Bitter. Tristan, sorry. Alexander is Casey. Ryan is Jasmine. Jenkins is Kylie. Brad is Ava. No, it's George. Samisha. Sanders is Harper. White is Lindsay. Lyman is Lauren. Patty is Ben. Riley is Sophia. Murphy is Naran. All right, special Miss Anderson, we have Yukon from Jenkins. Yes, we have Ray Hawk. I think from Lyman. Jones, we have Savannah from Lego. Clarkson, we have Olivia from Skaggs. And then this month, we have Action from McAndrew. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Oh my gosh. One time I remember.
It's time. We have 300 place. We have
Good.
a whopping 6.
To know that you can do hard things, then know that every day, every hour is a new moment. You do not have to live in that feeling all day. You change your mind, change your attitude. That's what our goal is. Can we do it? Right. So let's get ready to write some dancing. Stand.